wonder where this will all lead. If you have any gear you want me to haul, I'm happy to help. Talk to you later.
You are entering Imperial space. Please maintain course and prepare to be scanned. Scan complete. You're cleared to land.
While we're here, we should definitely stock up on supplies at the exchange. Fancy a drive?
got the wrong button.
Leeches in the engines, leeches on the hull, multiple leeches in the grav drive.
Suppose that would explain the brownouts. So, what's this going to run?
If there are no other surprises, mid-five figures.
5 figures? 5? Fine. Do it. I'll be at the bar. Find me when it's done.
Little
We're on
boys
it,
will
sir.
drain a ship dry if you leave them too long.
Oh, now I've lost my appetite.
Going to have to lug cargo.
The minerals mined here and across thousands of other sites on this planet are all owned and used by the Empire. The real question is, for what purpose?
Stay away from the Sixth Circle unless you're a miner. Or at least don't come crying to me if anything happens.
Keep on the straight and narrow, and there won't be anything to worry about.
Sorry? What do you mean there's no work?
Yeah, do you have any idea how far we've traveled? How much money we spent to hitch a ride to this dusty red rock? We were told there were jobs.
Look, I get it. I've just filled our last openings. We have a couple contracts ending at the end of next month. It's possible they may
Ain't
not
you
extend.
brave, coming to see a
This
bona
is
fide
bullshit.
tracker.
I got a wife and kids at home. We can't wait almost 2 months for a job that may not even exist.
Hey, I get it.
Look at this place. I can't imagine being cramped down here, choking on the fumes and the dust. No trees, no grass. It's depressing.
Intelligence services uncovered a significant amount of... data stolen from Galbank. What was stolen, why, and how it was stolen are all unknown at this time. In a press statement, Galbank acknowledged there was a data breach and reassured its customers that their accounts have not been compromised and their credits are safe.
Caution. Subterranean particle detonation imminent.
The heart of the
Be
galaxy,
advised to secure loose articles and find stable ground or remain seated in the event of unforeseen tremors. Detonation occurs in 5, 4, 3.
In other news, the so-called zealots prowling the hyperlanes have been sighted in the Kobo, Zosma...
Particle detonation concluded. It is now safe to resume normal activity.
Welcome. Nice to meet you. Name's Trevor, mining director for the CNR Technologies mining project here in the scenic Geonosis extraction site. I could spare a minute or two to chat, so long as you're not looking for mining work, I suppose.
I was just going to Galbank, one person said. Do I have to be subjected to universal propaganda? But this view may be in the minority, as the message of the universal continues to spread far and wide.
Yep, that's me. Joined up with CNR when I was just 17 as a mining gopher. Go for this, go for that. You know how it is. I worked hard, proved myself capable, and got the promotion to mining director about 6 years ago, after the old boss retired. Some of the older guys resent me, but I give everyone a lot of leeway as long as they meet their quotas. So that keeps them happy enough. Not so bad for one of the oldest mines in the galaxy. We struggle with the lack of decent equipment, but we work hard and make up for it. As I'm sure you know, we're responsible for supplying resources to Sienna Technologies, which in turn is responsible for supplying Imperial vessels. That, among other major projects, makes us one of the Galactic Empire's most important mining operations. The prestige and pay that comes with it almost makes up for being stationed at the ass end of the galaxy in the middle of nowhere. Argos, huh? Yeah, I've heard of them. That's great, but yeah, unfortunately all our mining contracts are filled right now. Unless, maybe you could help me out with a job, off the books. Nah, well, if I'm being upfront, maybe a little. But I promise, it's harmless. See, you might have noticed that our equipment ain't exactly holding together like it used to. Problem is, we can't get new equipment unless we start exceeding our quotas. And we can't do that until we get new equipment. A real dilemma, right? I've got a plan for solving our little problem, though. I'm getting there. First, I need someone from the outside to bolster our yields so we can prove that we can exceed our quota. I'll fill you in on the rest of the details after you've hauled up some ore. One standard quota should do. I need to know I can trust you with the easy stuff first. Of course not. I'll pay you out of my own pocket. I care about my miners, even if corporate doesn't understand our struggles down here. I'm willing to put in some sacrifices to help. That's just the kind of guy I am. If I had the credits to buy all the equipment myself, I would. But this is the next best thing. When you've got enough, drop it off in the bin over there for processing. Then come see me.
The miners have a secret about something they call the Heart of Mars. I've heard one of them talking about it.
Intelligence services uncovered.
Did you know Deimos makes the majority of the ships for the UC Navy? If you ask me, that's a hell of a lucrative contract. Being stuck down here gathering rocks for a living when there's an entire universe to explore.
Okay. I can see you're serious about helping me. The who's and what's it? Sorry, mate. I've got no idea what you're on about. Sounds made up if you ask me. But then again, maybe the other miners have been inventing some jargon I'm not familiar with. Best to ask around. Great. Now, the next part is a little trickier. Our Director of Mining Operations, Peter Brennan, fired his last assistant over a month ago. Peter's the only one who can approve the order for new equipment, and unfortunately, he's useless without an assistant. I think I've got a surefire way for you to get that job. Then you, as his assistant, can get him to sign off on the approval. We just need you to take the job until we get the approval signed. Then you can quit, keep it, or do whatever. It's not as bad as it sounds. Worst case scenario, you may have to go fetch some stuff for him and go over his messages. It'll be easy, I promise. You don't think I've tried? Like I said, the guy is literally useless without his assistant. I don't even know if he knows how to actually use a computer. And everything Sienna does is so mired in bureaucracy because of their contracts with the Empire. Which means, unfortunately, we need to do all the things by the book if we want them done at all. Now hold on, it's not that easy. You'll need to apply for it like anyone else. Head to the Sienna Technology Star Yards office up in orbit to fill out the application. It's where the job is posted. Come back and see me when you've done that, and we'll talk about how to secure the position for you.
You're jumping through a lot of hoops to get those miners the equipment that they need.
A friend offered me a nice cushy office job, but I'm making double out here in the Sidonia mines. Joke's on them. Sometimes I wish I'd taken an easier job.
Yes? What?
Got cold beers and good atmosphere. Not much more you could ask for. We get a lot of new faces passing through here. He ain't been around. Went off on patrol. Hasn't been back in since. We're starting to think it might be time to pour one out to the blackest sea. Believe me, I've heard it. After about round 3 or 4 was all he would talk about. And he's got a voice that carries. Look, nothing more I'd love than to help the Empire and get on their good graces. Especially with an agent that's missing, but,
He has a tab, and you don't know if he's coming back.
It's a lot of credits, okay? I'll let it slide for a long time because he's a regular, but if I'm out all that money, I got problems. What do you say?
No, I've done this routine. Let's skip to the part where you admit you're lying about what he owes.
You calling me a liar? I'll throw both of you out of this bar right now.
Oh, please. 2 strangers arrived from off-world asking for information only you have. You see an opportunity. Everyone always does. Lower the price. Don't think we can't find another way to get what we want.
Fine. So long. Keep it simple or keep to yourself, and everyone will be happy. You got those credits? You pay his tab. I'll tell you what I know. Come on. Life on Geonosis ain't hard enough. You're gonna guilt trip me? I want him found. I do. All right, I give up. Just trying to earn a living here. Last time he was here, Moera kept yelling about the Lady of Love. Singing songs. All that kind of thing.
Mabonte. That's only one planet. Hardly an entire patrol route.
I got what I got, okay?
Fine. We'll make do.